Welcome to Learn English Fluently Academy. Please remember to check our website learnenglishfluently.com where you'll find our video on naming common objects and places in English. In today's video, we will learn about verbs and tenses. What are verbs? Verbs are action words or states of being that express what the subject is doing. For example, run, sleep. We have different types of verbs. For instance, the regular verbs. They usually add ed or d to form the past tense and the past participle. For example, the verb to walk. The past tense is walked, and the past participle is still walked. Now let's talk about irregular verbs. These are verbs that do not follow a predictable pattern when they change form. They have different forms for the past tense and the past participle that are not based on the present tense form. For example, the verb to go. The past tense is went and the past participle is gone. We also have the verb to see. The past tense is saw and the past participle is seen. Let's talk about transitive verbs. These are verbs that require an object to complete their meaning. The object is the person or thing that receives the action of the verb. For example, she loves him. Now let's go to intransitive verbs. These are verbs that do not require an object to complete their meaning. They can stand alone without the object. For example, she smiled. Take note, we don't need an object in this case to complete the meaning of this sentence. You can simply say, she smiled. Let's go to linking verbs. They do not show action, but rather describe the state or the condition of the subject. For instance, she is happy. They look tired. Let's go to auxiliary verbs, also known as helping verbs. These are verbs that help the main verb in a sentence by adding more information about the mood, the voice, or the tense. They are usually placed before the main verb. For instance, he can speak 3 languages. She was singing a song.
Would you like to enhance your English skills but have never found the time or motivation to do so? We have the perfect solution for you. Online individual English lessons conveniently from the comfort of your own home. With our personalized lessons, you can learn English flexibly, tailored to your pace and unique learning style. With highly qualified native-speaking teachers, we will guide you through every aspect of the English language, from the basics to advanced conversation. Our online individual lessons are convenient and adaptable to your schedule. Whether you're looking to improve your language skills for work, travel, or simply to enrich your life, the Learn English Fluently Academy is here to help you achieve your goals. What are you waiting for? Book your trial lesson now. Find the link in the description.
There are many other types of verbs, but now let's talk about tenses. What is a tense? A tense is a form of a verb that indicates when the action or occurrence happens from the present time. For example, I run is present. I ran is past. I will run is future. There are 3 main tenses in English. We have present, past, and future. Each tense has 4 aspects. We have the simple, perfect, perfect continuous, and continuous. Let's look at how to form these verb tenses with some examples. To form the past simple, it is the verb plus ed, that is for the regular. For instance, I walked. To form the past perfect, it is had plus past participle. For instance, I had walked. To form the past continuous, it is was or were plus the present participle. For instance, I was working or I was seeing. To form the past perfect continuous, it is had been plus the present participle. For instance, I had been walking. To form the present simple singular, it is the verb plus s. For instance, he walks, he sees. To form the present perfect, it is has or have plus the past participle. For instance, I have walked, I have seen. To form the present continuous, it is am or is or ha plus the present participle. For instance, I am walking, they are walking, he is walking. To form the present perfect continuous, it is have or has been plus the present participle. For instance, I have been walking, he has been walking. To form the future simple, it is will plus the verb. For instance, I will walk, I will see. To form the future perfect, it is will have plus the past participle. For instance, I will have walked, I will have seen. To form the future continuous, it is will be plus the present participle. For instance, I will be walking. To form the future perfect continuous, it is will have been plus the present participle. For instance, I will have been walking, I will have been seen. Let's look at some examples of sentences using these tenses. For the past simple, I visited Paris last summer. For the present simple, I always wake up at 7 a.m. For the future simple, I will call you tomorrow. For the present continuous, I am currently studying for my exams. For the past continuous, I was watching TV when the phone rang. For the future continuous, this time next week, I will be traveling to New York. For the present perfect, I have visited London 3 times. For the past perfect, by the time I arrived, they had already left. And for the future perfect, I will have finished my work before the deadline. Great! We have reached the end of this lesson. In the next video, we will learn about the weather. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platform where you will find new and released content. The link is in the description and also on our website learnenglishfluently.com, where you will find educational materials and exercises on all topics. Bye!